So as she said, I am from one junior boarding school. However, junior boarding schools are really designed to help students grades 5 through 9. So the younger students, middle school age, ages 10 to 15. And there's 10 of us in the US, and they are all mostly in New England, and they are all catered to the middle school age student. So some of the junior boarding schools are all boys. Some of them are co-ed, so they have girls and boys. Some of them have an elementary school, so K through 9, and some of them just have a middle school. Some start in grade 5, some start in grade 6. So we're all a little different, but we all support middle school students. And the purpose of the junior boarding school is to have dedicated faculty who are there to support this age group, which is such an important age where kids are changing so much. And we want to make sure that we have people designed to help this middle school age. So as you see, there's a ton of schools that are here, high schools. We are designed to help prepare your child for that secondary school, okay? So Rectory itself is located in Pomfret, Connecticut. So we're about an hour from Boston and less than 3 hours from New York, okay? We have both boys and girls. So we're 140 boarders and about 75 day students. So Rectory is more boarding than day. If you look at some other of the junior boarding schools, some of them have a larger day population than a boarding population. So again, pros and cons to all of them, but it just gives you an idea that there are differences between the schools. So most of the junior boarding schools, we all have smaller class size. So that's where your kids are getting the individualized attention from our teachers. Okay? So our class size is anywhere between 10 to 14, and the other junior boarding schools are similar. So we want kids to be engaged in the classroom, and we want them to have a voice. So we're not lecturing to the child for the entire time. We're giving them an opportunity to speak as well. So one of the reasons why junior boarding school is important is to give kids the opportunity to work on their English, work on their confidence, learn how to speak out in class. Also, ask teachers how to get better, either at the subject that they're in or the sports that they're doing. We want to give them the confidence to be able to talk to adults. Okay. You'll see here that we have tons of adults on campus. So we have an advisor program, as do many junior boarding schools. We also have a dining hall. So we are, that's where all of the kids are having their meals on campus. So you'll see by the flags, we represent a variety of different countries. So currently, Rectory is representing 15 different countries and 10 different US states. But we are all a very diverse community. And that's one of the things that we want for our students, to be able to meet kids from all around the world and begin those friendships in the middle school ages. So junior boarding schools provide opportunities for kids. So they provide opportunities in the performing arts and the studio arts. So we want kids to try things for the first time. So we have a very safe environment, not only where our location is, but also with the ability to try something that you might fail at. Okay, so you may have never done any of these activities on your campus, on your school right now. We want to provide opportunities for kids to try studio arts, try performing arts, try robotics, or get better at some of the things that they like. So if you're a violinist and you want to play in an orchestra, you'd be able to do that at some of our schools. So it's not just about the arts, it's also about the athletics. So all of our schools have students play athletics after their academic day. So we have a huge range of sports that we offer. Everything from swimming to fencing to basketball, soccer, ice hockey, squash, tennis, golf, tons of different sports. So some of the sports you might be good at, And then there's other sports maybe you've never had the opportunity to try. We want you to be able to try those sports at our schools and get better at the ones that you are, and then start a new sport that maybe you've never had the opportunity to before. So some of our sports are very competitive at the higher level, the varsity level, and then other sports are less competitive at the other levels, okay? So I understand sending your child all the way to the US is a hard thing to do as a parent. Okay, but I want you to know that at the junior level, we are taking care of your kids. They are living on our campuses. They are living in dormitories. Some schools have single rooms, some double rooms, some triples. But we are there to take care of your child even after the academic day. So we have dorm parents who are there to make sure they're brushing their teeth, they're putting on clean clothes, they're taking care of their laundry. You know, we are all doing it in a little different way, but we are with your child all the time. We also have weekend activities. So they're living on our campus 7 days a week. So we want to make sure that they're having fun on the weekends as well. So they work really hard during the week, and on the weekends, we're providing activities on and off campus. So they might have a dodgeball tournament on campus. They might have table tennis tournament, but then they might go off campus to the movies, to a sporting event, to museums, to shopping trips. So tons of different opportunities for kids. So why do we do junior boarding school? We want to prepare them for secondary school. So we have an entire department that helps our kids prepare for that next step. So we work with them at the spring of 8th grade year, and we prepare them for applying right now. So many of the schools that you see in the room are where our kids will go to for high school. So I saw someone with a Hotchkiss shirt on. My 2 kids went to Rectory. One of them went on to Hotchkiss. The other one went on to Pomfret. So we are preparing them for that next stage. And high schools like our kids coming from a junior boarding school because the kids know how to deal with a rigorous academic schedule, have the sports on top of it, know how to deal with conflict, know how to deal when things aren't perfect, and then they know how to socialize and be part of the community as well. So here are the different junior boarding schools that are out there. Some of these schools also offer a summer program. So some you might be having a child that, you know, maybe you're not quite ready to send off for the full year. Maybe you want them to get a taste of living in the US. So maybe they're going to come for 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 6 weeks, depending on the summer program. But it's less, the summer program's a little bit more relaxed than the school year, but they offer different things. So some of them might be ESL, some of them might be sports, arts. So look into the different summer programs as well, because it is a good first step to just get an idea of what a boarding school in the US is like. So please know that junior boarding schools are a safe place for your child to live, to learn, and to be themselves. And that's what we want them to help discover. Middle school age is crucial in the development of your child. And we are all very aware that this age group needs a second parent. So we're not replacing you as parents. We are extending the family. So we are their second family or their home away from home. So I want to open it up to questions right now. There's a lot that I can talk about, but I want to make sure you guys have your questions answered. Who wants to be the brave person? Ask a question. I did such a good job that nobody has any questions. That's amazing. No, I will say there's 3 junior boarding schools at this fair. So Rectory, Cardigan Mountain, which is an all-boys school, and Fay School, which is co-ed. So please, if you have a child of that age group, please go check out the 3 schools. Okay? Are we good?